gentlemen, and all the attendees who are listening to us at the moment. Yes, I would love to speak about Recodec and the resources that are there. Some of them are only explored yet. There's so many others that need to be explored and identified. Uh, to talk about Recodec, I'd like to share my screen with you. Oh, okay, wonderful. So this is the Recodec map on Google Earth. Right here was the camp, or is the camp. And initially they explored the H4 deposit or Thanjil, and it is 175 million tons. And this is what they were planning to mine and establish. And the ore here was chalcocite, which is oxide ore, and the plan was to come in and have a solvent extraction electrowinning plant, and they would be producing copper cathode at the mine site or here. And if done, it would have been a wonderful thing to be a copper cathode producer right here. This is the initial discovery. Then they also discovered a deposit of 425 million tons towards the east. This is basically, if you look at it, a 0.45% grade copper, and the gold in here is 0.3 part per million ppm. Again, if you use today's LME's copper and gold prices, this is a $23 billion worth deposit.
And we've talked about this as well. Are these proven deposits? Are there international independently verifiable studies that have taken place?
Yeah. They have been discovered by either BHP or Barrick when they were working. I don't have those timelines exactly, but back then when the copper was $400,000 a ton at the LME, it wasn't feasible to develop this mine. The one I'm pointing at. These deposits are still with Rico.
Sorry to interrupt you. Are there opportunities for, obviously this has been given to Barrick Gold in a sort of public-private partnership with the Balochistan government and the federal government, but are there opportunities for others as well to explore here in these Recodec deposits?
Yeah, definitely. You would usually go and try to find a mine where there is already a mine. So if you go and explore, if you get a property here, for example, there's a village Humai, and I believe Shamsab has got the lease for Humai region to explore for copper, right?
PMDC. Yeah.
Is this PMDC or NRL?
Yes, NRL is the lease in the area now.
Yeah. So if you try to explore here, you'll definitely find other deposits for the investors, and all the areas that are available. There are a huge resource, a huge potential of finding a resource as big as Recodec or even bigger than Recodec. And if you now come up towards the northern region here, there's a 200 million ton deposit here up in the north. And this has a 0.43% copper grade and a 0.29 ppm gold. And this is $10 billion by today's market value for gold and copper, which is not bad. The jackpot is basically the Western Porphyries, which is 2.2 billion tons of the resource. And it's 0.41% copper and 0.29 ppm gold. And this, again, this deposit is worth $152 billion. The total Recodec deposit is 5.9 billion ton, which includes the highlighted deposits and many others that I don't have time to put here on the map. So the total resource at Recodec is basically 5.9 billion tons, and the value would be again in hundreds of billions of dollars.
And
Is there anything?
only part of that has been given to Barrick Gold. So the rest is available for exploration and mining.
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of still areas that are vacant around Reko in the eastern side of Chaghi, in some other pockets, which has a huge potential. But even Reko or the project got stuck due to arbitration, and they weren't able to explore the other areas which are at the moment available, and the investors can come in and continue the work of exploration and find and discover other deposits. I mean, this is the time, basically, Mr. Robil, that I would like to emphasize that for the green transition to happen, you need copper. You need more copper than ever mined and processed and produced from the beginning of mankind. So the world has gone into high-risk jurisdictions such as Pakistan and even Afghanistan or the other areas where the resources are or the potential is very, very huge, and so is the geopolitical risk. But this is the time where the window is open and the brave heart who would be brave enough to come in would enjoy the riches. Because in places that are safe, everybody is going there and it's already covered. Even if you go there, the deals that you get won't make you rich. This is a place, if you come in, people are not coming in because of all the risks. So those who come in will make a fortune for them and for the generation. And this is what is required basically at the moment to fight climate change, to have the green energy transition. So, yeah, this is a prime time to come in into Pakistan, I would say.
That's a very good point. And on that point, I'd also note that obviously security is a challenge, right? In these areas, but the government of Pakistan is determined to actually provide security, and these areas are fairly well manageable or well managed, and they are manageable.